Imagine that right now, at this very moment, you have a chance to see your future from a different angle. What would you take it? Yes, today the internet is overflowing with hundreds of methods. We hear loud promises of quick results. It's overwhelming and demotivating. At the same point, it's common to end up feeling disillusioned. I've been through all of that, and yet I figured something out. I found an approach that I now use regularly in my work, and I'm happy with it. So does that mean this kind of tool really exists? I'll tell you everything, and to erase any doubts right away, I'll show you how it works in practice. My name is Agatha Fiala, and I'm a professional trader. With 10 years of experience, I can spot market opportunities that are hard to notice without that background. I studied under top analysts. I've spoken at major financial venues. My methods have been recognized as top-rated at industry conferences, and I also do expert reviews for leading business publications. But if you think I've always been in this field, not at all. I used to run around delivering orders. It took time to shift my mindset and learn trading. Over the years, I found the right set of tools for me, and now I'm gonna show them to you. I'll be hosting an online session where you will see exactly how my tools work. It will be especially interesting for those who are just starting out in trading. So stay with me until the end. Ready to dive in? Before we go any further, let me ask you this. Have you already made mistakes and no longer believe the promises you see on YouTube? Good, I wouldn't believe them either. That's why I don't waste time on empty talk. I walk you through everything using real examples right here in this video. You will see for yourself how it works in reality, and you will be able to apply it. That's exactly why I created my community, for those just taking their first steps. Right now, my students are learning the market with me inside my community. I go live twice a day to show my methods of market analysis and break down market trends and give practical advice. Everything is transparent and straightforward. You can verify all of my trades from the past several years. I know how scary it can be to make serious decisions when you are not sure you are doing the right thing. But no one goes it alone with me. I'll walk you through everything step by step, even if you have zero experience. Right now, you have this opportunity to join this community for free. But there is one thing. I can't work with everyone at once, so the number of spots is limited. Once we hit the cap, enrollment will be closed. If you are ready to take the action and learn with me and a team of like-minded people, pause this video, click the link in the pinned comment and join us. So let's keep going. Alright, let's move on to the session. I've already opened the platform and take a look. This is what it looks like. Let's set up the basic settings and choose the currency pairs and indicators. Today I'm relying on the MACD and RSI indicators. MACD is an indicator made up for two moving average lines that show the trend boundaries. These lines can diverge and converge and cross each other, which can signal a trend reversal, from upward to downward or vice versa. Now I'll adjust a few settings, select the pairs. RSI also shows the strength and direction of a trend, but in a slightly different way. You will see for yourself how it works today. People can compare RSI patterns to shapes like mountain peaks or the head and shoulders pattern. Alright, everything's set up and I'm ready. We've selected 3 pairs for today and we will be watching them in turn. And I hope you are ready to follow along with this session because we're starting now. Here we are seeing a downward trend. After a correction, the price breaks to a new low. Also, the MACD lines indicate a potential drop. The yellow line is crossing the blue one from top to bottom. The RSI indicator is also pointing downward, confirming the downward momentum. Based on the trend analysis and the signals from the MACD and RSI indicators, I decide to open a sell position. 1 minute later, we can see the result. That's a solid start. It's important to remember that guessing won't get you far. That's why I'm explaining how I use the indicators I've chosen. Here we previously observed a sideways trend. The price broke out upward, then returned to the same level to test the previous range. Now we see the price bouncing off that level and heading up. Also, during the correction, the RSI approached the oversold zone and is now rebounding from it. Based on chart analysis and the RSI indicator readings, I decide to go up. So far, things are going well. Let's keep going. We are seeing an uptrend with a pullback underway. The correction has reached a local support level and a candlestick pattern has formed, suggesting a potential rise. Chart analysis indicates that the correction is likely over and the upward trend might continue, so I decide to go up. Not bad at all. The key is to pay close attention to the signals the indicators are giving us and analyze them carefully. Let's move on. Let's return to the first pair. We are still seeing a downward trend here. After a new low is set, a small sideways correction appears. Based on the chart, I decide to go down from the upper boundary of the sideways movement. It's likely that the downtrend will resume after the correction. I'm definitely happy with the result. It's motivating and makes me want to keep going. Let's keep working. So, wait a second. Seriously, just hear me out. Many people still think this isn't real, but you've seen with your own eyes how what I'm showing you in this video actually works. Still, just watching isn't enough. The real deal is taking action yourself. That's why I'm giving you the chance to learn my approach alongside me. What holds most beginners back from getting results? That's right, the lack of an experienced mentor. So sure, you could spend years trying to figure it all out on your own, but wouldn't it be more effective to learn from my experience? I've been through it and now I want to share my knowledge so you don't waste time and can start applying it in practice right away. I've created a community where participants follow my live analysis every day and learn my exact methods. No boring lectures or complicated jargon, just the strategies I've been using for years. I share my experience to help you understand the market, so you will get access to my market analysis and see how I act in real time. I work personally with each beginner, which is why sports in the community are limited. I make a point of answering every participant's questions. So pause this video, click the link in the pinned comment and join the community. Don't put it off. Shall we keep going? After the previous trade, the price dropped slightly, testing the lower boundary. Then we saw active buying, indicating upward momentum. The price is now approaching a local level and looks ready to break through it, continuing its upward move. The MACD indicator has turned upward as well, confirming the potential for growth. I'm going up based on the MACD indicator readings. We are halfway through the planned session. There are already some preliminary results, but we've got the second half ahead, so let's keep going. The correction for this pair seems to be over, and the price is approaching a resistance level. Right before resistance, a small sideways movement has formed, and I suspect the price is getting ready to break through. I'm leaning toward opening a position in the upward direction. Chart analysis shows a solid case for breakout. Okay, not bad, but we will have more opportunities coming up. Let's keep going. Back to the first pair. We are seeing a change. The price has broken out upward from a sideways range. This could signal the end of the downtrend and the start of a new upward move. Also, both indicators point to an upward movement. Based on the analysis of the chart and the readings of the indicators, I decide to open a position for an increase. As you can see, changes come eventually, even in relatively stable setups. Let's keep moving. Here we see a sharp drop in price down to a support level, followed by a bounce upward. Chart analysis shows that such strong downward impulses rarely lead to true breakouts. Usually, the price either rebounds or forms a false breakout. A real breakout typically requires accumulation beforehand. Chart analysis suggests a good opportunity to go upward, so I'm going up. In these situations, it's important not to confuse a real breakout with a false one. Your decisions should be based on chart analysis and your chosen indicators. Let's see what's next. Once again, we are observing an upward trend. After a breakout, the price came back to retest the level, and now it's continuing upward. Chart analysis suggests the uptrend is likely to continue, so I'm going up. Alright, we've got one trade left in the session. Then we will take a look at the overall picture and results. Let's not waste time. For this pair, the downtrend has been replaced by an uptrend. Right now, there is a minor pullback in the form of a sideways move. The price has reached the local support level, so I am opening a buy position based on chart analysis and the ongoing uptrend. Well, it's time to wrap up this session. As you can see, the key is not to follow your emotion, but to analyze the situation using charts and indicator signals. You've already seen how I work, and now you can learn to do the same. Now you have a choice. Let me guide you through this transformation or keep going blindly. So, look, I'm not just showing you a pretty picture. I'm sharing my journey, and I'm opening the door to a world where instead of dull theory, you get a real-time experience that helps you grow. I'm reaching out my hand, and together we can walk this path, your path. In our community, we don't waste time on lectures, we go straight to action, where every step takes you closer to your goal. Join us and we will make smart financial decisions together. I welcome every beginner and I'm ready to help and share everything I know. Right now, you have a unique chance to become part of this exclusive circle. But remember, spots are limited and I can't promise that doors will stay open for long. Don't miss your chance. Click the link in the pinned comment and join our exclusive community. See you soon!